Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. We have a pretty good day planned for you. We're going to be trying to get this big guy up in the woods, up in the mountains. This is going to be my dad's stand. He'll be hunting with his crossbow out of here. Same area where he shot deer before, but now we're going to get this big thing up there. You can see they got it packed in here pretty solid, so we have about an hour, maybe a little over an hour trip, and then we'll be getting to work. You'll see in the previous video we hung a couple of the smaller tree stands for myself, so I'll put the link in the description if you want to see that. But today should be fun getting this big boy up in the tree. So we'll see you guys in just about an hour. Alright guys, here we go. We're heading into the woods. Stand's gonna be about 100 yards up there. Oh, there's a deer! Mom! Nah, I'm just kidding. Gotcha, mother. Alright, come along, let's go.
Can you believe this? Yesterday we were in here, we cleared this total trail. We had storms last night, and this big tree here covered the trail. The chainsaw was sitting in the garage at home.
And you can see there's a fresh break right there. So we were joking on the way up here. My dad said this is the first time in about like 3 or 4 years that I've helped him put up one of his stands. He's usually always helping me put up my tree stands. And I told him, I said, that's because every time we put a stand up for you, it's in the right spot. So we just have to leave him there. Because right here behind us is his stand. And I'll let him tell you the story real quick about his buck 2 years ago.
There's the stand. We were in here on a Thursday night, and the buck come right here by this tree, but it was too dark, I couldn't get a shot. So we come back up on the last Saturday, and the buck come down and come through the pine trees, and they come back and stood exact same spot by this tree, but it was light enough that I could get the shot. Only landed 15 yards.
Nice
buck.
30-yard shot with his crossbow, and he dropped it. It fell 15 yards away. So that's why when we put stands up for him, he shoots deer out of them, so we don't have to move him around.
It says don't make them super tight.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Right? It's good.
Don't say it till the
That was too easy.
Tree falls down.
That
we got to go back just a little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll have to lift her up, but I want to twist it. We have to come this way.
Man, does that look good? But here's the only thing.
What?
Who's trying to put it up for the first time to
Everybody clear?
Yeah, now keep that up there and you can hold it when you're hunting as camouflage.
As the deer comes, it's kind of like
Throw it that way, because you've got to stand right here. That's good.
supposed to keep your hands and toes inside the rod at all times?
I could shoot over that.
All right. Now slide those all the way up above your head. There you go.
Yeah. Really, it's nice. I don't think we have to do anything really.
Okay guys, I'm going to give you a look here from sitting in the tree stand. Like I said, Dad here is going to be hunting with a crossbow. We hardly had to do any trimming, and this seems like a good spot. I don't have any to steady the camera, so I'm sorry if this is shaky. But pretty much anything that's coming from behind us, we're going to let come in through here. And this is all good shooting. There's deer trails all in here in front of us. It's real nice. Wide open. Probably, I mean, heck, I'd say through here you can almost shoot probably that's got to be 50 yards, so he can reach out with his crossbow. The buck he shot before was right through there, and it actually came from this direction, so we got good shooting all around us here. Trail cam was right over there, and he's already had about 2 or 3 nice shooter bucks that have been just coming from pretty much anywhere around in here. They might have came from behind us. So this hemlock that's right here, like I said, the stand's really tucked in, as you can see from the ground. So if you're still and he doesn't have much movement in here, he's going to get a lot of shooting. And he shouldn't get picked off because, like I said, as long as he isn't moving, those deer are not going to be looking up this way, and he's going to be hidden with his tree stand camos. I'd say height-wise, I think their feet is probably about 15 feet off the ground. You know, basically right up top there. But that's high enough for them. My dad doesn't like heights, my mom doesn't like heights, and that's why we picked the tree that we did, because if you have enough cover and you have enough shooting, you don't have to go up sky high. I know there's a lot of hunters out there that get up above 20 feet, but I've never had a problem shooting a deer from 18 feet off the ground. And you know, you do what works best for you. If you like to get up high, that's fine, but just make sure you're strapped in. You're going to hear me say this in any type of video that I put a tree stand up. You got to have one of these safety lines. I'm sure you know what they are now. You've probably seen them all over the place, but you're connected from the ground all the way up the tree. I made a little modification to this one. This came with the original Prusik knot right here, and because I know that my mom and dad are going to be hunting out of this stand, I went ahead and got some climbing rope and I added another one. That's just a bow rope I hooked on there. That's nothing, but as you can see, they're both able to hook onto this same line, and I know that they're both going to be safe going in and out of the stand. Sometimes in these wide open areas, it's hard to find a tree to put a scrape under. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a mock scrape, and all we're doing, attached to this little tree here, we're just giving a couple different options for what we think these buck might want to put their scent on. So we have a nice little couple real small branches here. If you look farther out, we have a few more that are a little bit thicker. So there's going to be a couple different options that we're going to start this mock scrape, and hopefully eventually there's going to be some deer over here that take it upon themselves to keep this scrape going. So we know there's buck in the area. Now we're going to try to make them claim their territory.
So what's in the little bag?
Deer pee.
Deer pee.
You can smell it. It's not too pleasant, but
That's good. I'll be able to tell if they hit it.
I can smell the pee. The wind change.
That's a free buck.
Alright guys, we're all starting to get excited now for the season, so I really appreciate you watching the video. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe to my channel, and keep an eye out. I'm hoping to get up some deer hunting videos here real soon. We're going to be heading out on September 17th. That's the first time that I'm allowed to get in the woods. So stay tuned, check out my other content, and share. Let people know about my channel. I really appreciate it. Alright, this is me signing off. Take care. Bye.